So today I'm going to talk about my chair. I did a video on this chair probably a year or so ago, but I have some new ideas. So first of all, the way I bought this chair, I didn't buy a $120 14-ounce chair. I bought a $35 2-pound chair, and I don't carry it that much. Really, you can sit on this up against a tree and it's pretty comfortable if you're doing a through hike or something. But if you're sitting around camp, if you're going to be sitting in a blind waiting for wildlife to come by, or you're on a trip like this that I knew I was going to do a few miles, and this is like a 19-mile 2-day trip, so I sat a lot, watching for wildlife, eating stroop waffles, and it's kind of nice to have this chair to sit in. And the way I bought it was a guy was planning to do the Superior Trail, and he did a video. So what he did was he bought every chair on Amazon and found the most comfortable one, the one he liked the most, and he sent all the rest of them back. So I didn't have to do that. He'd already done it. So this is a Rock Cloud. I think it's like 29 ounces. I've had it for a couple of years now. I do have a burn hole in it, but it doesn't seem to be ripping out at all. It's just a nice clean burn hole that also went through my pants and my underwear and into my leg. A spark jumped there, I didn't see it. But really what I think would be a better idea, it has its drawbacks too. So a lot of people love hammock camping. Too many drawbacks for me personally, but in an area like this, there's a million trees. You can hang a hammock anywhere, but you get into certain areas and even in a treed area. An example would be Isle Royal. A couple of years ago, I had a really nice site right on Chicken Bone Lake. Just lucked out, got there, and nobody was in that site. And then as the few sites along that lake filled up, a group of young people came in, maybe, 5, 6 of them, all hammock hangers. And their only choice was a group campsite, which was out in a field, which means they'd be sleeping on the ground. And I knew that just from talking to them, so I told them they could, join me. I had plenty of trees, so they could hang their hammocks. But, if you're hiking in the desert, if you're hiking above timberline, hammocks just don't work out. But in certain cases, where I have to spend a lot of time sitting around, so an example of that would be in Glacier. To get a permit, a lot of times I'll pick a campsite along the route that's not real popular in the beginning, like go up to Kentla Lake, and you can spend a couple of days in 2 different campgrounds along Kentla Lake. And so I'll go up there and book those, and 3 or 4 days of sitting around reading a book in a beautiful place, one of the most beautiful places on the planet. I get further into that computer system where then things start opening up, harder places that maybe I'll hit next, which Hole in the Wall, Bowman, up in that area up there. Those sites are kind of primo, everybody wants to go there, but if you get far enough into the computer system, then you'll get them. And so sitting around there would be, a chair, but even a lighter, my idea would be a lighter version, maybe 8 ounces. You could put a kit together, which would be a small hammock with some hummingbird straps. I'm sure I'll try and do that when I get home, see if I can put something together and how much weight it would be. But that would give you the option when there's trees of sitting on the hammock, making it low, leaning back in it like a recliner, or stretching out in it to take a nap. And you just carry this 8 ounces in a little bag in your pack. And the drawbacks would be you can't just sit in the trail like I am right now any place you want. you've got to find the right trees to do that. But it'd be a lightweight option for certain situations, and I may put something like that together just to try it out. Keep smiling. So this is my thought. This Eno Sub 6 is under 6 ounces, and if you put a couple of hummingbird straps on it, you'd probably be up to 8 or so ounces. That'd make a great chair.